Jungle was released on June 16th, 1999, and is the second expansion in the Pokemon trading card game. Despite going from the base set's 102 card total to only having 48 unique cards, Jungle included heavy hitters like Haymaker Staple Scyther, powerful Stage 1 Pokemon like Do the Wave Wigglytuff and Metronome Clefable, as well as stall tools like Mr. Mime and Lickitung. The only trainer card introduced in this set is Pokeball, a card that could search a basic Pokemon from the deck on a coin flip, but was outclassed by the trainer cards that came before. In this series, both Celios Network and myself will be deciphering the past of the Pokemon TCG. Every episode will take a deep dive into the game's past formats, the great, the absolute terrible, and everything in between. Prepare yourself because this is going to be a wild ride. Welcome to the history of the Pokemon trading card game. How's it going, everybody? Chaotic Meatball here, and welcome back to the Pokemon TCG History series. Now, today we are going to jump into Jungle format. Base through Jungle format adds a couple of new decks. I mean, heck, we have 8 decks on the wheel, and neither of them are Rain Dance or Haymaker. You'll be wanting to stay tuned until the next episode if you are interested in seeing those decks. But there's too many things on the wheel to describe, so whatever I spin, I'm going to describe. And because I won last time, I got 2 respins that I can do. Hitmonchan Dodrio is a little bit akin to the Haymaker strategy we played last time. Basically, Hitmonchan, of course, does 20 damage with 1 energy, and Dodrio makes for a great free retreat creator because of its ability. I don't know if I want to play this, though. The decks that I'm really interested in here are Metronome Turbo, Do the Wave, and Mime Buzz, so I'm going to re-roll. I got 2 respins left. Metronome Turbo! I'm gonna take it.
This week, myself and Sean are playing base set through Jungle. Here we go with spinning the wheel to see which deck I will be piloting for this match. I've got Do the Wave. Do the Wave is pretty strong, and we don't have Haymaker on the list this week. And that's kind of like a weakness of Do the Wave since Wigglytuff is weak to Hitmonchan. So we are each getting a respin, but I think I'll stick with Do the Wave. We'll take Do the Wave for this week for base through Jungle.
Alright, so this is the deck we're going to be bringing to today's best of 3, and this is Metronome Turbo, centered around exactly 1 Pokemon, Clefable. We can choose one of the defending Pokemon's attacks, Metronome copies the attack except for energy cost, and anything else required to use that attack. Though, that's actually the opposite of how Clefable works. See, this was a mistranslation. In fact, if you have to, discard energy to use its attack, that does apply to Clefable, but we're probably not going to be seeing too much of that. The only thing that we have to really worry about charging up is getting Clefairy on the board for 1 turn in order to evolve, but the fact that it's 40 HP and weak to fighting does mean that a Hitmonchan with 1 energy can easily snipe this thing off the board with a special punch, so we're going to have to be wary of when those things are on the board, or if we're going to even be in that matchup. As for other attackers, we have Haymaker Staple Electabuzz, 1 Lightning Energy Thundershock, coin flip heads, we get Paralysis, and then Thunder Punch for 30 with 2 energy, and then debuting in Jungle here is Scyther. For 1 grass energy, we can use Swords Dance, but we're really not worried about that. We're in fact worried about Slash. 3 colorless energy does 30 damage. So that's why we are playing double colorless energy in order to be able to charge up those attacks faster, though of course energy removal is still in the format, grass energy, and lightning energy. As for the staple trainer cards we're going to be playing, we're playing 2 Computer Search, discard 2, search for any card in the deck. Item Finder, discard 2, and put a trainer card into your hand, which is why we're able to play such a suite of trainers like 2 Lass, 3 energy removal, 3 energy retrieval, 1 plus power, 2 Pokemon Center, 3 Professor Oak, 1 Super Potion, which is basically Pokemon Center but for 1 Pokemon and only 4 damage counters, 3 Bill, 4 energy removal, 2 Gust of Wind, and 1 Switch. We have such a toolbox because of the fact that we basically play more copies than we actually do, thanks to Item Finder being able to recycle copies and Computer Search being able to search them out. So I think that this deck is going to do solid work against whatever Celio spins, and I'm going to say best of luck because I am looking forward to metronoming the heck out of him in this game.
So I'll be playing a variant of a deck known as Do the Wave. Now, Do the Wave can be built with other backing basic attackers, and in this variant, we are going to be using Electabuzz and Scyther, which are also parts of the Haymaker variant of the Base Through Jungle era. So Wigglytuff is going to be the main attacker, although, like I said, we will be using Electabuzz and Scyther quite a bit, depending on the matchups too. Wigglytuff has 80 HP, which is pretty good for this era of the game, and it has 2 attacks. Lullaby, the defending Pokemon, is now asleep, and just putting your opponent to sleep and it flipping tails for a turn can be huge. And then Do the Wave does a maximum of 60 damage, 4+ powers, for just 3 energy, which will sometimes be a double colorless energy plus a basic energy. We've got Electabuzz and Scyther, which has Slash for 30, and then Swords Dance Grass Energy to make Slash do 60 next turn. Typically, you'll just Slash for 30 twice in a row to get the value out of your energies, but if you get energy removal and you don't want to attach another double colorless, you could always go ahead and just attach Grass, then Swords Dance, or on turn 1, even just Swords Dance to get your Slash doing 60 next turn. A whole bunch of trainers in here, and remember, this is Base Through Jungle, so things like Professor Oak and Lass and Bill, they are just normal trainers just like all the others. There are no supporter cards back then. So Bill is draw 2 cards. I'll be playing 4 of this. I think this might be too high, but I want to try out a little bit more of aggression with the draw power. We've got Professor Oak and Lass. Those are kind of the supporter-esque trainers. But like I said, they're all trainers, all the same. We've got 2 computer search and item finder, super energy removal, and then regular old energy removal. And energy removal and super energy removal are pretty common in a lot of different decks in this era of the game. We've got 2 Gust of Wind, 2 Switch, 1 Super Potion, a Defender, 3 Energy Retrieval, and finally we have 4+ power. For energies, we are playing 8 Lightning, 4 Double Colorless, and 3 Grass Energy. So yeah, this deck is just going to be trying to do the wave as much as possible. If those DCEs get removed with energy removals and super energy removals, then Scyther or Electabuzz will become an attacker as well. Electabuzz is a really great attacker if you're not hitting your DCEs or if they've gotten discarded, because Thunder Punch doesn't need 3 energy, it just needs those 2 energy, and it can flip to do 40 damage, but Tails of course will let it do 10 damage to itself, unfortunately. All of these attackers are really strong in their own way. Wigglytuff and Electabuzz are both weak to fighting, so that's a weakness this deck has. But Scyther makes up for it a little bit since it is resistant by 30 to fighting, and we only have 3 grass energy because Slash is fully colorless, so you can just use a double colorless and a lightning, or even 3 lightning energy to attack with Slash. You only need the grass energy for Swords Dance, and that is going to be the Do the Wave deck that I'll be piloting in today's video.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into today's best of 3 for the jungle, Base Through Jungle format, and Luke, I really hope that you got a good deck, because I think I got a really sick one today.
Yeah, I think I have a good one. I took a deck list from Jason Klasinski's blog, I think just like I did last week, actually. Probably like we'll be doing a lot. He has a lot of great resources on there. And I changed it just a little bit. And as we go in and you find out what deck I actually got off the wheel, we can talk about more how I changed it.
Okay.
Okay, so you start with Chansey.
Yeah, I pulled mine off of PTCG Archive, so.
So is this Venus Center?
You'll have to discover.
Okay.
I, honest to God, don't know what to do. I think I am literally just going to attach and pass.
Okay. Oh, I think it might be. Oh wait, lightning. Huh? No, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there are several decks with a lot of cards that overlap here. It's mostly like their main trick that the decks were known for. You're going to see a lot of Scyther, you're going to see a lot of Electabuzz, a lot of Hitmonchan. Basically just any Haymaker staple. Seeing
a lot
the
of
energy removal come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are just, you're not
when you have a 2-set format, that's going to happen. There's going to be some very standout cards that are just going to be useful in a lot of different kind of archetypes.
I think we're just gonna slap down a DCE. We're gonna scrunch.
Okay.
Got a Tails. That's unfortunate.
If I remember correctly, in our last match, you were very poor at flipping heads on attacks as well.
I was very, very bad at flipping heads, yes.
Okay, let's see. So I used Swords Dance last turn, so that means that my Scyther's Slash does 60 instead of 30 if I have a DCE, and I do have a DCE.
Ugh.
Next turn, you can double edge me, which would knock me out, and I don't have any other basic Pokemon, but one of the changes I made to this list was I added Defender to it, because I remembered how much I liked Defender last week in my Buzzapdos deck.
Defender reduces the amount of damage by 20, if I recall correctly, so
yeah.
it's a little bit better than Plus Power in that department, but that's fine. So if I can find Plus Power, we can tie.
Yeah.
That would be funny. I am going to attach an energy. I am going to Super Potion. I'm going to get rid of that
Nice.
Lightning Energy. I'm going to Item Finder. I'm going to pitch a Gust of Wind, and I'm going to pitch Energy Retrieval. We're going to pick up Bill, because I need more resources.
Yeah, you
and
need to draw
perfect.
cards. It makes sense.
There we go.
Energy removal.
And we're going to slap down the key of this deck right here.
Okay, you're playing Metronome.
We are playing Metronome Turbo. This deck is so cool. Being able to do whatever attack I want to for 1 energy is just stupid.
Yeah.
Did I forget to use Scrunch? Yes, I did.
Oh no, you forgot Scrunch.
Well, as long as you don't have another DCE, it's not going to matter too much.
I don't have another DCE. I have a Lightning Energy to attach, but I don't want to lose, so I'm going to Super Energy Removal.
Makes sense.
Which is the only... I would rather that be a regular energy removal, so I don't have to lose my own energy and then just Swords Dance.
Because I don't have any energy, I may as well just Pokemon Center. I have another DCE in hand, and then I have a Professor Oak. We're just going to go for it. I see we have an Electabuzz come down. That's quite handy. I think I'm just gonna... dang it, I completely forget that Scrunch exists.
Scrunch.
It's
okay,
it's fine. It's fine.
I don't have a DCE again.
We're living. I've got another Super Energy Removal for you, though.
We'll just say those last 2 Scrunches were tails.
That one's a heads.
That one's a heads, though.
I'm not.
I do get another basic Pokemon, so maybe I won't get donked anymore.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping that you would go one more turn, because I think I could have won next turn if I found that. I mean, I guess we can charge up Chansey again. Do we get another heads? We do. We do get another heads. That's broken.
Okay, Bill for cards.
Bill for cards makes sense.
So Clefairy needs a basic and a DCE to use Metronome.
Clefairy needs 3 energy to use Metronome.
Oh, but Clefable
needs
only needs 1. Well, you know what? You don't have a Clefable yet. And we're going to Gust of Wind up.
Yeah.
I think Electabuzz is probably better. We'll Gust up Electabuzz. And I'll bench another Electabuzz of my own. And just end turn.
Sure. We're gonna go ahead and energy retrieval here, pitching a last to grab a double lightning energy.
That's right. I forgot last week as well, the energy retrieval back then you had to discard a card to use it.
Ooh, we did get the heads on the paralysis, which is nice.
Okay,
so even if you're able to like retreat, I mean you can retreat because it's no retreat cost. If you wanted to go into Electabuzz, you cannot.
But I do have Switch in my hand, so we're going to switch.
That's fine.
Then we're going to play 2 plus powers, and I top deck Professor Oak. Let's draw some cards. So far, it just looks like I'm playing Haymaker minus half of Haymaker.
True.
Which was
I
not
haven't
a
seen
choice
any.
on the. Which
yeah, Haymaker was not
wheel.
on the wheel. What? Did you cheat? So I see we're gonna probably have a 30 damage Thundershock come down, which is definitely gonna outpace me here. Which is unfortunate.
I don't get the paralysis.
No paralysis is kind of sucky for you, to be fair. I think we're just gonna attach another. I think we're just gonna Thunder Punch. Okay. I do tend to myself, which is unfortunate. So if you have another
really
energy,
good for me. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just use a DCE.
Yeah,
which is my only energy in hand. I'll play a plus power since I'm gonna Oak. And I finally get to see a Jigglypuff.
Oh, so you're playing Do the Wave.
I am,
okay.
Yes.
This was a matchup I was hoping to see. The fight between the Stage 1 colorless Pokemon.
Yeah. The Stage 1 colorless Pokemon with Haymaker helpers.
Yeah, with Haymaker helpers. Oh, the energy removal sniping off the DCE is kind of rough.
pretty good. And then Thunder Punch Knockout.
Thunder Punch Knockout. I'm going to promote the Chansey here because I don't really have anything better to do right now. I guess Bill, I mean, what else are we going to do? I can super energy removal here and get those off. And then we can attach a DCE here, Scrunch. And we got a heads, so we're in good standing.
Let's see, I think I'll evolve Wigglytuff. And let's bill for some cards. We get another Jigglypuff.
All right, so Do the Wave is going to start doing massive damage coming up here soon.
Yeah, 60 damage, but it's a lot for this era.
For sure.
Or 60 max damage.
Yeah, 60, like, that's two-shotting Chansey. Two-shotting Chansey is a rarity. Unless your name is exactly Hitmonchan.
So I'll just attach Lightning there, and not much else to do.
Ah, I finally found the Clefable.
There we
About
go.
time.
Now our decks are doing some things they're supposed to do.
Yeah, for sure. So I think I'm going to go ahead and energy retrieval here. All right, so what to pitch here? I think I got to pitch last to be able to grab back double lightning energy here. So I think I need to attach to Clefable, retreat, and start going in on Thunder Punch here. There's a KO.
And you get the heads.
And we do get the heads, which is
knockout.
great. Yeah, so Clefable is this weird card that its translation was the exact opposite of its initial effect. Because it says, copy that attack except for its energy cost and anything that is required in order to use this attack, such as discarding energy cards. You actually do have to still detach energy cards.
You only have to pay the 1 energy, but you still have to do all the other effects.
That is correct.
All right, let's see. Let's bill. Oh, beautiful. We bill into DCE.
Disgusting.
Ooh, okay. I didn't realize I already discarded so many things. Those Professor Oaks go quick.
The primary win condition that I've noticed against you has been, I'm going to deck him out. All right, so you're going for item finder here. You're pitching 2, and what are you adding back? Plus power.
Plus power.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to put down...
Oh, crap. It goes straight to the active.
Oof.
Oh! I should read my cards.
Reading card... Well, I mean, hey, I misread plus power last episode. I guess that's where we are. 8 cards in deck. I think I'm going to let you just sit here and wail down. Okay, so you do get the get the plus power.
I got bailed out. So Do the Wave will do a whopping
exactly
70 damage.
70 damage. So that is pretty good, but I got Chansey here, and I got an energy removal for that DCE.
Alright, yeah, I'm down 3 DCE.
So I've got a Clefairy here, and I've got an energy, so go for it.
Alright, I'll match you that energy with an energy removal.
Can you get 4 KOs in 7 turns?
That's gonna be the challenge.
Do the Wave can only do 60 damage, and everything except for Clefairy is 70 or above. It's gonna be a tough ask.
We might have drawn a little too many cards. This format gets you with the resource management.
It really does. So I did like 6 or 7 episodes of a progression series with R9 Beats on my own channel. And that was something that I noticed that I always did, expending too much of my resources. But here, I feel fine because I have the ability to just go in here and start nailing stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and switch into Clefable here, and we're going to go ahead and Metronome Do the Wave for 40.
Yep, sounds good.
I don't know how many energies you have left. Are we just sitting here to stalemate for 6 turns while I just wail on your Wigglytuff with your own move?
Yeah, it's not feeling like I have a good shot here. So I think game 1 might be
I do have another
you.
Clefable here. I am going to attach to the other Clefable, and we're going to go Metronome for 40 again and grab another prize.
Scyther.
Coming out Scyther. Scyther just revolutionizes this format. The fact that we have a new grass-hitting Pokemon that does 30 for just colorless. You can splash it in anything, and it does damage. And even if, like, Swords Dance just does not matter, because you're going to do 60 in 2 turns anyway, so why waste that energy?
Yeah, Swords Dance is good the first turn, but after that, it's really not good anymore.
So I feel bad, though, because I got the Scyther and a plus power, Oh, wait, I can't metronome the do the wave anymore,
Nope.
so I'm going to have to slash for 50. That is fine, though. I still can pick
Sick.
up the KO next turn.
So we'll go ahead and retreat, and we'll start doing the wave some more ourselves, but I'm not sure it will end up mattering.
We are going to go ahead and super energy removal. We're going to take it off, and we're going to go for the double grass. We'll attach to the healthy one, and we'll just metronome for do the wave. So.
Yup.
And now you've got less cards in deck than you have prizes, so I feel like
so
this
I'm just
is...
gonna scoop it here, and we'll go game 2.
Game 1, that was just resources, man. All right, Luke, game 2. I don't know what to say.
I'm gonna try to draw less cards.
We're gonna A, read our cards, and B, draw less cards.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, so I had to mulligan twice.
Oh, okay, that's
Jeez.
good for me.
That is a draw 4. Do you get a draw
Yup.
cards?
I will draw 2 and draw 2. Okay, well, I'm already going against my first thing I said I wasn't gonna do, which was draw less cards, but
I'm
can't
feeling
pass up
pretty
on
good
the
about that.
mulligans.
All right, so this is a decent start. I think we're just gonna go grass energy and swords dance. I might be
Okay.
telegraphing something with swords dance, but you know.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna dot swords dance, right? You gotta go ahead and do it. Well, I will go ahead and energy removal, which
That's
is
fair.
super good. And then we'll see if we can put you to sleep with Lullaby and let it stick. Okay, it sticks.
It does stick. I am gonna energy removal you back. We're gonna attach a lightning, and we're just gonna pass. And I get another tails, which is unfortunate, but at least that gives me a little bit of a better statistical advantage of getting heads on the third one. So
yeah,
Lullaby
going back
hit
into
me.
your turn.
Yeah,
Well, I have another energy removal. This is
that's the game, man.
anybody
Energy
that thought
removal
they
the
might
game.
want to play this format is now seeing all these energy removals, and leave it to us. We'll suffer through the removals for you.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, if you think Crushing Hammer is BS because your opponent got 3 heads in a row, imagine not even getting the chance for it to be a heads. It's just disgusting.
I'm gonna do damage with Jigglypuff.
And I'm gonna, like, deny you that DCE.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
I am going to attach another lightning, and I'm just gonna pass.
We'll bench Scyther.
This could be
And-
disastrous, because...
Evolve both of these.
Okay, yeah.
And then switch into Scyther and pass.
Alright, so I think we need to just start going for Slash here. So I'm gonna go for the DCE here, and we're just gonna go ahead and Slash for 30.
I'll bench Electabuzz and pass.
Alright, I'll bench Clefairy. We'll attach a lightning to it, and we'll slash for 30. Got 10 more damage on this thing. Can you find some energy?
We're gonna energy removal.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
we're not, because this is an energy retrieval.
That
not
is
an
energy retrieval.
I saw energy.
I
and
wonder
got so
if
excited.
we can read our cards. I think you
Oh,
just
do
went
I-
-1 because you could only get back 1 energy.
It's worth it, maybe, because I can do this. Yeah, that's such a weird turn. Energy retrieval away a card to get back 1 energy to attach it, to then super energy removal my own energy to get rid of 2 energy on your Scyther.
I mean,
It's
what else are you gonna
sometimes
do, man?
do.
What
Yeah.
else are you really gonna do?
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attach and pass.
Okay. And I'm gonna energy removal.
Okay,
This is getting silly.
This is getting silly. Quite frankly, I don't even think I should be attaching anymore. But I'm gonna do it anyway
Yeah.
because I'm
down.
stupid.
I'm down 2 super energy removals and 3 energy removals, so
2
I think
super,
you're-
three energy, so you've got like probably 1 and 1 left.
yeah, you're in a. I think you're okay to be attached at energy. I'm on a
Okay.
comp search for an oak.
I made sure to memorize my list like the back of my hand because I know that keeping track of my resources is probably the best thing I can be doing right now.
Yeah,
And,
that's such a strong skill in this format. So we'll retreat and Thundershock. Oh, we get the paralysis.
Okay,
Beautiful.
the paralysis is kind of rough. This is a big think here. Cannot retreat due to paralyzed condition. So, in case people were wondering, no, you cannot retreat with paralysis. That is just not a thing you can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been a rule the entire game.
Yeah.
That one hasn't changed.
I think I'm just going to pass. If you have the extra damage and you can get a heads, get the KO. If not, I'm still in the game with Scyther, which is cool. If I can deny a prize.
I do have energy, and I do have plus power to make sure it does that extra damage.
That is fair.
And then we're going to Thunder Punch and knock out the Scyther.
All right, so I need to do some work. I am going to super energy removal, targeting both of these. Now, I think I could do something relatively good here. It depends on what's... I think I'm just going to computer search pitching 2 item finders, which is kind of rough. I'm going to grab Clefable. We are going to evolve, and we are going to Oak for the full hand.
Nice.
We'll drop down a Scyther. That's pretty good. And we'll get our energy attachment, and we will go ahead and Metronome for a Thunder Punch. Doing 10 to myself is pretty rough here, but at least it's available next turn for the KO. Yeah, energy retrieval coming down is kind of rough.
And discard a plus power to do it.
Yeah. You kind of have to hope for the paralysis here.
Yep.
So that,
and there
it is, yeah. Honestly, oh man, this is weird. I think I'm going to Bill.
Yeah, this paralysis is huge for me.
I'm going to item find away Bill and a grass energy. And I'm going to grab energy removal. I am going to keep you off Thunder Punch. And I am going to pass.
Okay. I'll attach grass energy to a Wigglytuff and pass.
That is a little rough.
I really like the dynamic of this matchup because my Do the Wave costs 3 energy and you can do it back at me for 1, but I decide when the Do the Wave comes into the active unless you have a Gust of Wind.
Right, exactly, and that's kind of rough for me. Speaking of Gust, I think I need to Gust up one of the ones that doesn't have any energy on it just to strand it for right now. Because Metronome doesn't do much in the face of only 20.
With just 1 basic on the bench.
Yeah, so this is like a 4 shot, unless like next turn I happen to get an Oak that draws me into 4 basics.
So luckily I have Switch, and this is a huge
unfortunate.
turn for me.
That
I also have
sucks.
DCE.
Ah! And, fuck.
And then we're going to do the wave.
Somebody's going to have to bleep that out. That's fine, actually. I did get the Electabuzz here.
Okay.
I am going to Energy Retrieval, pitching Pokemon Center. We're going to grab a double... I think we're going to grab Lightning Grass here. We are going to attach Lightning, and we're going to Super Energy Removal to grab both of these off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to pass.
So I'm down 2 DC now.
I just need to keep you off of cards.
Okay, and coin flips are my strong suit so far.
True. I think we're going to attach a grass here. We cannot attack because of sleep, and we're going to pass.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we get the heads in between turns going to you, so Lullaby can still hit.
I do top deck a comp search, though, so we get DCE. And then we'll do the wave for 60.
Ooh, that is the nuttiest thing I could have seen. So I need to retreat. I physically need to retreat. I have to Oak. I have to put myself behind on cards here.
So what
and
did we
it still doesn't do still doesn't do enough. I have to Gust of Wind one of your Wigglytuffs here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can just Energy Retrieval. I can pitch a Grass to get back to Lightning, which at least
that makes sense.
It does what I need it to do for now. But the fact that I'm down on cards now basically means that you don't need to draw anything except for a switch.
It's tough to say. Oh man, even though like we're having these 3-card hands that we're making these hard decisions, like there can't be that many options, but because of the resources. It seems
like there's so many lines, so many lines due to the fact that you have like such limited resources and making sure that your opponent doesn't kill you.
And that none of these cards are supporters. We can play them as much as we want. So
exactly.
Pretty much every card we have, except for like extra evolutions or extra energies, are things that we could play if we wanted to.
I'm going to energy retrieval away again.
Alas.
How many of these do you have?
I'm playing 3.
Okay, so is that 3. I think that's the 3rd one that's just come down.
So I'll take one of each, and we'll attach Grass Active and Lullaby.
Okay. I need to put Scyther up here. I'm gonna Bill, and there we go. Perfect. I am going to super energy removal here, discarding the Scyther, the one on the Scyther that's already damaged.
The Wigglytuff.
Yeah. I have to keep you on here.
Yeah. Oh, you're discarding off of your own Scyther, right? I was so confused. I was like, wait, I don't have energy on my Scyther.
Yeah, now it's just a game of I need to be able to pick up 6 KOs in 13 turns. Because I think I've kept you off of enough energy to keep you losing.
Okay, so you woke up from sleep there.
That's broken.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. I am going to go into Chansey here. And I think we are going to DCE. I think we just need to charge up Scyther. So Thunder Punch doing 40 here would be amazing. Ah, damn it. Yeah.
Does 30. I'll attach to a fresh Wiggly. And Bill. And Lullaby.
In order to keep me on from getting KO'd, I have to Super Potion here. And if you have plus power, you have plus power, but
I'll attach Grass Active. No reason to really Lullaby. I'll just end turn.
That's
you're already
unfortunate.
asleep. Sleep Tails again.
I did pull the switch though, so I can
Nice.
switch here. I can put the energy on Scyther and slap down the plus power to hit with Slash.
Nice.
That's one.
I'll send out Scyther because it's free retreat. Yeah, I think like it's really crazy. I think I'm just like at this point in the game, it becomes just suboptimal for me to actually play to try to take knockouts. And I'm just going to try to force you to have to race the clock of your deck. I can't remember if you're playing last, which I'll find out by the end of the game. But if you are, then you can try to recycle some cards in your hand that way. But I'm going to attach Lightning to a new Jigglypuff. Energy removal your DCE.
That sucks.
Retreat and Lullaby. Okay, you flip heads out of the sleep.
Good. I'm going to throw down the Electabuzz here. I'm going to attach to the Electabuzz here, and since I got free retreat, I'm going to go into that Electabuzz, and I'm going to Thunder Punch here. And thank you, we got heads. If we can get another heads next turn, I think that would throw the game into a pretty interesting point.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what this Lullaby does. Okay, and you stay asleep. So that buys an extra turn. And you're still asleep, so I'll just end turn, and you stay asleep again.
That's unfortunate. Gonna have to pass.
You wake up. I'll just Lullaby. Okay.
Thankfully, I'm gonna go for it. Yes! Alright, we got it. We did get the KO.
Nice. Well, Scyther's always to send up because it's free retreat. You have 6 cards in your deck, 4 prizes to take. How does Electabuzz have more retreat than Chansey? I'm looking at these things. Like,
I have no idea. You would think that Chansey being like a heavier Pokemon would have more retreat costs.
I'm gonna keep going with the Lullabies.
I think I can't do anything about that with it being asleep. So I have to pass. And I do wake up, but that's not when I want to get the heads. I want to get heads coming on my turn. And I have to kind of just pray that your other DCE is prized unless you've searched and you know it's not.
So I'm going to item finder for super energy removal. And super energy off of this Electabuzz. And get both of your energies off of your Electabuzz.
That is disastrous.
Okay, you know, it's clicked for me, Sean. I'm playing every deck in this format like it's a control deck.
Oh, I think I understand now. I think I just pass. I don't know what to do here.
Yep, I'm just gonna end turn. I should have Lullabied. I forgot the Lullaby, but
finding the Clefairy is nice. I'm gonna attach the DCE to Clefairy and hope it sticks. I think I'm just passing, yeah.
Yep. I'll Lullaby.
I'm going to evolve here. I think I just have to energy retrieval away this Electabuzz and grab double lightning and hope to get out of here. because if I can't get out, I'm dead. I'm gonna Thunder Shock. And we do get the paralysis, which is good. That's great.
Yeah, so I just end turn. So we have to see if something comes down from you to revitalize your deck.
I'm gonna retreat into Clefable, which that does get me into a pretty good position here. I am going to Metronome for Do the Wave. Unfortunately, it only puts you at 70.
So we'll have to see if you have that last. I'm going to Gust up Electabuzz.
God.
And Super Pot Wigglytuff. And attach Wigglytuff and Lullaby.
I do have the last.
Okay.
But it still doesn't put me in enough. It doesn't put me at enough trainers to keep me out of.
It was really close. It was a close call, not like you only needed a couple more.
Just
cards.
activate Professor Oak.
I do have Professor Oak in my hand. You know, I could end it all here.
If you lose, then yeah, I was really hoping to just take more prizes and be able to shuffle more trainers back in. Yeah, I gotta surrender.
Yep.
So we are going into a game 3. All right, game 3, and what the frick is this hand? Oh no. Oh well. Oh.
Okay, 3 Clefairies. There you go.
Yeah.
That might be more Clefairies than we've ever seen on the field for you in the set.
I think so. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, not a good start for me today.
We'll go ahead and Thunder Shock at the paralysis heads happening early.
Thunder Punch, though, it just KOs me. I think I just pass here. I mean, I have 2 other Clefairies on board.
Okay, yeah, I'll attach to Electabuzz and take that knockout early.
Sure. There's an Electabuzz. That's nice. I hate to do this, but I have to use a DCE so I can Super Energy Removal here.
Well, I will return the favor to you by bricking and ending turn.
Okay. Scyther. Pass.
Got a Wigglytuff.
Already? Jeez.
But no energy, so we're going to pass.
I'm going to pass. Again.
Okay.
This is just, accumulate your resources, and maybe you'll be able to win here soon.
Yeah, exactly. My hand's doing a little bit of that. Like some cards I could play, but not necessarily for probably a good profit. I do draw a Bill here, so we'll play that. Bill's nice. We'll go ahead and attach to Electabuzz and Thunder Shock.
I'm just gonna energy removal that.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass. I just energies
Seems
don't exist
good.
anymore. We're playing non-mega break where you just play Judge Turbo and you don't play any energy whatsoever.
We're gonna energy retrieval away a Super Pot to get Lightning.
What is a Super Pot? Oh,
Super Potion. Sorry.
When I hear pot, I'm like, the fuck? Where's Pot of Greed?
I'll play Pot of Greed and draw 3 cards. Draw 2 cards, I know.
I'm just gonna, we're just gonna... disappointment. I'm gonna activate energy removal. I'm gonna get destroyed by plus power, but you know, the game's the game.
We're gonna play the game with a lightning energy and a plus power.
I was punished. No. All right. Well, I do have to provide
your own. You wrote your own prophecy.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't even have any basic energy. How am I supposed to use this? Go.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and
so
attach
rough.
a lightning. Yeah, this is poor. This is definitely poor. We'll go ahead and Thunder Punch. Hit the heads on the 40. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, at least I have Pokemon Center.
All right.
I have.
Yeah, that's a plus.
I have Item Finder. I'm gonna pitch plus power and computer search, and I'm gonna grab Super Energy Removal. I'm gonna attach, and I'm going to Super Energy Removal. And I am going to pass. We are playing Control Turbo.
Yes.
Which is not working because you already have 2 prizes.
We'll attach to Wiggly and turn.
I'm in a rough spot. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I will energy retrieval away alas. Trying to spread out my energy a little. Go ahead with that Thunder Shock.
But we're gonna press the end turn button again, and
Dead Drawing is a tale as old as time. You'll see here.
This is so bad.
Dead Drawing does not go out of fashion, it seems.
It
It didn't come into fashion recently. It's always been there.
It is always been there. I think we just have to item finder away Gust of Wind and Scyther for super energy removal. Attach. And hit you with it again.
So what's super interesting comparing this game that we're having right here to a game of current standard would be, let me think about what I'm discarding here. Professor Oak and Defender to go grab plus power. Is that, you know, I had a Professor Oak in my hand the whole game with a bunch of other resources, and for a couple turns there I couldn't find energy. In today's game, you would just dump the hand, get your energy, and swing because you only have to knock out 2 or 3 Pokemon. But here, where we have to knock out 6 individual single-price Pokemon, hardly ever with one-hit KOs, where we just can't do that and dump away all those resources, you know? So
double plus power
I go
so
super
rough
aggro
here. I
here.
just lose Scyther.
Yeah, super aggro there. Comp search for the plus power.
I cannot draw into anything.
It is.
I'm just drawing into control tools that aren't doing enough.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Because everything keeps requiring discards.
Yup.
I gotta pass again.
And we'll Thunder Punch it. I do damage myself, but I have a pretty hefty lead.
I think we just energy retrieval for, we throw a bill away, we grab both grass here, we attach a grass, and we just super energy removal here.
Oh, nice.
Again, we're just sitting here with the same problem we had last game, is that too many of the same resources are piling up at the same time.
Yeah, that's 3 super energy removals, 2.
Yeah, I've just had 2 item finders and managed to fire off 4 of them essentially.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you played it more than twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're down 2 energy retrievals, which is good. So at least I'm sitting here relatively safe from the scary. Everything is so scary right now. I'm telling myself that I'm going to lose.
This wave is pretty scary, Sean. Do the Wave could kind of be the Beast Coast iconic attack.
We are gonna do it again. We're gonna super energy removal with the 3rd copy. That is all the copies I play in my deck.
How many energy am I down? 1 DCE, 4 lightning, 2 grass.
I don't know.
Full disclosure, I will share that with you because I think it's interesting. Oh, I'm actually down 5 lightning. Okay. I believe I'm playing the 4 DCE, of course, and then 8 lightning and 3 grass.
Okay. That's a similar lineup to me. I'm on 8 lightning, 4 grass, 4 DCE.
Okay, yeah, so almost identical.
Yep. Only difference is the stage 1 colorless, and to be fair, I think the one that is better is definitely winning. I would have loved it.
Wigglytuff's better?
Absolutely. As much as I like Metronome, like Metronome is great and all. I think it's just because I'm not playing it right. I don't know if I'm playing this right at all.
I think you 100% played better than me in game 1. 100%. Because you were much more mindful of your resources. I think in this game maybe you might have been a little too afraid to draw more cards. I
haven't found anything.
Okay.
I have like the only draw card I found was that 1 bill.
Okay, so now I'm on a bit of an energy drought.
All right, well, thankfully I found a Scyther, so that's a good shout. I'm gonna switch. I mean, I really have I have to keep myself alive.
Yeah.
I think you're down 3 plus power, so we're sitting pretty. There's a Clefable.
Yeah, it's just gonna be another pass from me. No energy in hand and nothing that can get energy.
Pass again.
Pass again.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm passing again.
All right, I'm gonna item finder away Electabuzz and super energy removal. for energy retrieval and then play energy retrieval.
Yep. Yeah, you've got such a hand advantage right now that pitching these cards is really not going to hurt you that much.
I'm going to get rid of Alas, because I feel like if either of us are susceptible to Alas, it would be me because I have the larger hand. We'll switch into Electabuzz and Thundershock.
That's a bit rough. I think I just pass again.
Okie doke. I think I can attach another energy. We'll go ahead and Thunder Punch.
Unfortunately, I do have the item finder. I'm going to pitch an Electabuzz and a Professor Oak, and I'm going to grab the super energy removal. I'll attach a lightning here just to keep you off.
Yep.
I'm going to retreat here simply because of the damage so far.
Yep.
And I feel pretty safe right now.
Okay, item finder away, 2
Another
cards
item
for energy
finder.
retrieval. And then energy retrieval away and energy removal for 2 lightning again. We've been down this road many times this game. Thundershock 10 para.
I'm gonna go ahead and Gust of Wind up your Wigglytuff here. I'm gonna pass. Can I outlast the onslaught of energy? That is the name of the game right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not
We're
sure how
gonna
many
go ahead and
Gust
attach
of Wind
active Lullaby.
you're playing. I'm gonna energy removal here just to get this off. I'll DCE for Clefable here, and we'll go for the Metronome. Do the Wave is only gonna do 20 here, but it'll at least do damage.
Well, energy removal and pass.
Yep. Pass again.
Attach and Lullaby.
We're gonna energy removal.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll pass.
We're gonna do the same again.
Okie doke. Energy retrieval away Wigglytuff.
Okay, so you finally got to the third one.
Wait, was that the third one? Yeah, that was the third one.
That was the third one.
You're like, I hope it was. It better
Yeah,
be
it
the
better
third
be
one.
the third one.
A Lullaby.
I'm gonna energy retrieval pitching Oak. I'm gonna grab back Grass Lightning. I'll attach. What do I want to attach here? I think I'm actually gonna DCE and we're gonna minimize here.
Ooh.
Because minimize does not require a coin flip.
Okay,
And-
yeah, all damage done is reduced by 20 next turn. Okay, I think I have a plan here. We're going to super energy removal to get rid of your DCE, and then Gust of Wind, and then attach DCE,
Dang it!
and then do the old wave.
Yeah, I do. I don't think there's a way out of this game except by deck out. There just isn't. We're gonna super potion here.
Okay.
If you have plus power, you have plus power. I think you're
I have
down
one left
4
in
of them.
deck. Oh, am I down 4?
You're
Let's
down.
see.
You have
1,
3.
2,
You
3.
pitched 3.
Yeah, I'm down 3 out of 4.
I am surprised you're playing 4. That wow.
So I'm gonna bill. I'm gonna go a little low on deck here just to try to reach for the win. Yeah, I'll bill one more time.
Okay.
I don't get it, but I'll go ahead and attach again to this Wigglytuff just to make me energy removal resistant. And
That's fair.
swing 50.
DCE. Minimize is not gonna save me.
Nope, yeah, I just
It
swing
is
through that with Do the
over.
Wave.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, this deck sucks. Like, I was excited to play it, but then I just
Yeah.
kept bricking. I don't even
it's a
think
cool
I was
concept.
technically getting to the point. I mean, the third game I definitely was bricking because I found that one oak, but I was so, like, we were so deep into our decks that it was just like, I can't afford to use it.
Yeah, so and if you did, like, because I'm sure the viewers might think about, like, well, why did you discard an oak and not draw with it? Like, in my mind, like, if you play oak right there, I just flip the switch and I don't worry about taking prize cards anymore.
Yep.
Because, like, you would go down from, like, let's say a 16 card to a 9 card deck and still have 6 prizes left, and I have 2 gusts of wind and multiple energy removals left. So
Yeah.
I can just, like, play games with you while you try to stumble to take prize cards if you ever played that oak. So I just don't think you could.
Yeah, there was no real way getting out of that. Both games 2 and 3, I found all 3 item finders within the first few turns. That just makes it so you're losing so much advantage. And while, yes, card advantage isn't necessarily a thing that you like actually deal with in Pokemon TCG. I definitely think it plays a little bit more of a part in early TCG.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the fact that my deck wasn't playing a single copy of Scoop Up made it so that I really couldn't get the damage off of my Mons. The only 3 healing cards I was playing were 2 Center, 1 Super Potion. And the great thing about Center is that you don't have to detach if you do not have any energy on the Pokemon that's damaged, but Super Potion, you do have to detach. You can't just activate it. And that was a problem that I realized earlier on in the game. So that was definitely a big...
Yeah, I was just running the 1 Super Potion and the 1 Defender. No more healing than that, because I think it's a pretty aggressive deck. Just flood your board and try to swing 60 as much as you can.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish I could have saved more of my energy removals and item finders for DCEs, but it felt like you were just getting other energy on too quickly and putting up too much pressure. And to that point, you were able to take all 6 prizes before you decked out. So that my brain switch flipped here, especially when I opened triple Clefairy. This game's open was god awful.
Yeah.
I think it was triple Clefairy. It was triple Clefairy, Pokemon Center, Item Finder, Gust of Wind, like super energy removal. And there's nothing playable there except like you slap down the 3 Clefairies and hope to draw into something. And that definitely gave you that prize advantage early and made me want to go more on the control route. And it didn't pay off, but hopefully the next format is going to be a little bit better. Then again, I don't think we need to leave base jungle format just yet. As we showed on the wheel, there were no straight up Haymaker and there was no Rain Dance. So the fact that you won this episode means that you're going to be able to choose one of those 2 decks, and I'm going to get the other to play next episode just to show off the titans of the format. We haven't been able to show off Rain Dance yet, and Haymaker, of course, got Scyther, but we haven't been able to show off specifically that trio of, like, Electabuzz, Scyther, Hitmonchan, and just how aggressive they can get.
We did OG Haymaker for base set only, but yeah, it definitely gets a boost from the Scyther, for sure, so...
So
yeah, that'll be a fun match.
That's going to be a fun match for sure. So that's going to be it for this episode of the History of the Pokemon TCG. If you guys liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what your favorite card is out of the jungle set. And yeah, so this is Chaotic Meatball and Celio's Network signing off. And I hope you guys have a great day.